A lot of popular money advice doesn't fail because you didn't try hard enough. It fails because it makes assumptions that don't work for ADHD brains. Hi, I'm Amy Kelly, a licensed mental health therapist in Colorado and Florida. I own Wildly Authentic Counseling, a group practice of neurodivergent clinicians that specialize in ADHD, autism, anxiety, and trauma. When you look at mainstream money advice, especially the really popular stuff, it usually sounds something like this. Cut up your credit card, stick to a strict budget, track every dollar, build discipline, just stop overspending. This kind of advice shows up a lot in spaces like Dave Ramsey or even Caleb Hammer style financial content. I love Caleb Hammer, watching his videos as much as the next person, but his strategy relies on shame. And that advice is often built for people who already have consistent executive function. It assumes a few things that don't work reliably for the ADHD brain. First, it assumes consistency. Consistent attention, consistent energy, consistent follow-through. ADHD brains don't work that way, especially under stress. Second, it assumes emotional neutrality around money, that money decisions can happen calmly and rationally. But for many ADHD adults, money is very emotionally loaded. This is often because of past mistakes, criticism, money scarcity, or real consequences. When emotions are high, executive function goes down, right? Lastly, this money advice usually assumes that shame or fear will motivate change. A lot of money advice relies on urgency, embarrassment, or harsh language to push people into action. It's entertaining to watch, but it's not that helpful for someone with ADHD because shame doesn't motivate ADHD brains, it overwhelms. And overwhelmed brains do not follow systems well. So when this advice doesn't work, people assume that the problem is them. But the real issue is that the device was never designed for your fluctuating capacity, your dopamine-driven brain, your nervous system that shuts down under pressure. That doesn't mean that you're bad with money. It means the advice didn't fit your brain. If you've ever tried strict budgeting, tracking every dollar, or cutting everything out and felt worse, let me know what that experience was like for you in the comments. Remember, good advice that doesn't fit your brain isn't a failure, it's just a mismatch.